Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was a written comment that we received, in advance. It was an email comment that we received, and we did get that from Brian Swanson. So now we're opening the public comment. So,
good evening, commissioners. I wanted to cover some things that come up as an issue. This is from the public's point of view, concerns we have from our perspective that this is necessarily meshed in the details that you may have between you and the state and other issues that go on. But to the extent that we can react to those in a positive way for the residents, I'd love to do that. And so what I'm concerned about here is what I call reusing the 11.09 acres for another mitigation. There's a land dedication that they talk about, but I don't see any extra acreage, so that's the issue. If it's a land dedication, what is it? But that's almost what you need to add more units, because otherwise you're just increasing density, and there's other issues that happen with that, which makes it more different than the rest of the developments. And if you're adding more units to that are low income, it makes it isolated from the rest of the development in the city. And that means, in some ways, it's undermining inclusionary housing. And that's a big issue, that integrates low and medium and high income kind of together. And there's a separation that happens physically and mentally if you put all of those low units in one area. I don't have to reiterate what happens in other cities with that, but it's generally not good. And they feel different and, like I said, isolated. So, and the other issue that comes up, if you're using that same 11.09 acres for a mitigation here, I'm confused because it says that it won't increase the units. So maybe I'm missing a point here, but it either has to increase the units for more affordables for the mitigation of another project, or it has to rededicate the units to another project, which you can't do. Mitigation is directly related to the project it's mitigating, and you can't mess with them later. So that's the confusing part I'd love to straighten out. And so I think, I think I covered everything, the key points, but that's just a quick general idea of things that we'd want to resolve before it gets too far down the line. So thank you very much.